What's going on near YouTube, and welcome back to another comic book video. Alright guys, so we got Black Panther out there doing his thing right now. I mean, this guy is destroying the box office right now. You guys, go out there and see his brand new movie. If you have not seen his movie yet, you guys are missing out. Michael B. Jordan did an amazing job. Whew, man, that was a good movie to see. But anyways, I was sitting down and I said, you know what? With Black Panther being out there now, and almost every single person wants to know more about Wakanda and T'Challa and his family, I said, you know what? Maybe I should do a video over a story that I know most people have forgotten about or don't even know about it. And so I said, you know what? I want to sit down and cover Volume 5 Black Panther. Now, Volume 5 came out almost 10 years ago, in the year 2009. And the thing is, guys, Volume 5 Black Panther only had like 12 books. That's it, 12 books. But I have to say, I do like Volume 5 because Marvel sat down and said, listen, let's try something new. Let's try new things with Black Panther, and let's see how fans react to it. And so honestly, to me, it's a good idea. Don't give us some big long, like 3-4 years where you're changing almost every single detail of the Black Panther. No. Marvel said, we are only going to change small things about Black Panther here and there to see how fans are going to react to the story. But Marvel's main goal with Black Panther was to say, let's remove T'Challa and let's replace him with someone else. And let's see how fans react to T'Challa not being Black Panther for just 12 books. 1 year, that's it. And we'll go back to T'Challa after this 1 year. We are not killing him off. We're not going to put him in some kind of coma. No. We are just going to sideline him temporarily until we are ready to bring him back as the Black Panther. And honestly, that's a good idea. And honestly, I love this story because they took the history to make this story work. And that's why I want to sit down and talk about Volume 5 Black Panther. And so the way the story starts off, you have Storm right now going to a small town in Wakanda. Guys, remember, right now Marvel Comics in the year 2009, Storm and Black Panther, they were still a married couple in Marvel Comics. Storm is still the queen of Wakanda right now in this story. And so you have Storm going to see a small group of children to talk to them, to say, hey, listen, you're queen here of Wakanda. I love you guys. I want to build some kind of bond with you. I want to make sure the children of Wakanda knows their king and their queen loves them as much as their mother and their father. And so when Storm gets there, she is basically bonding with these children until one child points up and says, hey, look, our king has returned. Now for Storm, she's excited because her husband has come back home to Wakanda. But get this right here. When Storm turns her head to look at the plane that her husband is flying into Wakanda in, she sees the plane is falling apart. Parts of the plane is falling all over Wakanda. The plane is on fire. And so you have Storm saying, oh my God, what is wrong with my husband and his plane? And so she tries to use her powers to slow the plane down before it crashes into Wakanda. But here's the thing right here. Storm powers were not strong enough to slow the plane down. So the plane still crashed in the middle of Wakanda. And so you have Storm freaking out. You have her wondering what happened to her husband on this plane. And when she opens up the back door to walk in to see if her husband's okay, one of his guards turns to her and says, Storm, our queen, it was an ambush. We were not prepared. And Storm is wondering, what is she talking about? What happened? What ambush? But when she turned her head to look at her husband, her facial expression tells us something bad has happened to the Black Panther, T'Challa. Now, the story does jump back 5 hours earlier to tell us that T'Challa went to meet up with Namor. Now, Namor basically called Black Panther over to sit down and have some kind of meeting. The question is, what was the meeting about? Well, we come to find out that Namor wanted Black Panther to join the Cabal. Now, for you guys out there who don't know what the Cabal is, in the year 2009, Marvel launched a small event called Dark Reign, where Norman Osborn basically took over S.H.I.E.L.D., replaced S.H.I.E.L.D. with his own form of government called Hammer. And with Hammer, he basically ruled the world, or U.S., with his powers. But he made an alliance, made a small group of people called the Cabal: Dr.Doom, Emma Frost, Namor, and Loki, when Loki was a woman, which honestly, that was a very weird moment in Marvel Comics. But anyways, Namor saying, Black Panther, you should join Norman Osborn and the rest of us. You should join the Cabal. But get this right here. T'Challa says, no. Why in the world would I want to join a group of people? Why would I want to join and follow under a man, a madman, somebody who's a super villain? Why would I want to join a group that has Dr. Doom, a well-known supervillain, Loki, another well-known supervillain, and Namor, you, and Emma Frost are supposed to be good guys, and you join them? Why in the world would I want to join a group of mad men? He said, I even turned down an invitation from the Illuminati, and that group of men were honorable people. Tony Stark, Richard Reed, and Charles Xavier, Black Bolt. I basically turned them down, saying, why would I want to join your group? And you think I want to join the Cabal, a group of super villains? No, sorry. And so T'Challa basically walks out the meeting, and as soon as he walks outside, he is greeted by Dr. Doom. Now, before we jump into the fight between Dr. Doom and Black Panther, we jump back to the present time in Wakanda, where basically almost every single person is freaking out because T'Challa is badly injured. His wounds are really severe. And so you have Storm wondering, will her husband make it? You have T'Challa's mother also wondering, will her son make it? Almost every single person in Wakanda is wondering, will their king survive? Will he die? But get this right here. Some of the council members say, listen, Wakanda right now is defenseless. Yes, we have an army, but Black Panther is Wakanda. He leads that army. He basically protects us from the outside world. Right now, Wakanda needs a Black Panther. And protocol says, if the Black Panther, the current
Black Panther is unable to protect Wakanda, then somebody else must step up to take the mantle of Black Panther. And the question is, who will take up the mantle of Black Panther? And so you do have the council members of the Black Panther sitting around wondering who should be the next Black Panther until T'Challa is able to heal from his wounds, or if he even survive from his wounds. And so it's kind of like, who will be the next Black Panther? Well, Storm says, listen, I cannot be the Black Panther. Yes, I am the Queen of Wakanda, but the role of Black Panther should go to somebody who basically knows Wakanda better than me, who is from Wakanda, and that's not me, and also somebody who was trained to become the Black Panther, just in case T'Challa would not become the Black Panther. And so Storm turns around, looks at her sister-in-law. She looks at T'Challa's sister and says, you, Shuri, you will become the next Black Panther. And you have every single council member like, wait, what? Are you sure? She says, yes, I cannot be the Black Panther. I was not trained to be the Black Panther. Yes, I have powers. Yes, I can control the weather, and that will become very handy. But the thing is, the Black Panther means something to the people of Wakanda. And so the role should go to somebody who is also from Wakanda, who was trained to become the Black Panther. And Shuri was somebody who was trained to become the Black Panther. And it makes sense if you guys go back and look at the history of Black Panther. Shuri was also trained, just like T'Challa, to take up the mantle of the Black Panther, just in case T'Challa would not or will fail as the Black Panther. And so Storm says she has almost every single reason to become the Black Panther. And so now we jump back to 3 hours ago, where Dr.Doom and Black Panther, they are about to have one of the best epic fights I have ever seen in Marvel Comics, because you have two of the smartest people about to fight each other. And so you have Black Panther at first, seems like he is about to defeat Dr. Doom. It's kind of like, man, T'Challa is going to beat Victor Von Doom? Like, this is crazy. There is no way that T'Challa is going to beat Victor Von Doom. Like, I love Black Panther, but Dr. Doom is one of the best supervillains of all time. And so right when Black Panther realized the man that they have been fighting was a fake, it was a robot. And so T'Challa says, okay, where is the real Dr. Doom? You know what? I do not want to find out. I am going to basically try to escape and go back home to Wakanda. And right when T'Challa planes lands to take him back to Wakanda, the door opens up to Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom was waiting for T'Challa to get on the plane. And he's all like, hey, T'Challa, I knew you would not be prepared for this right here. And so I plan to wait for you on your plane. And basically, Dr. Doom puts his hand in the air, looks at T'Challa, and blasts T'Challa with some form of energy, which burns T'Challa all over his body. And so you have one of the guards was able to get Dr. Doom off out of the plane, get T'Challa on the plane, and get him back home to Wakanda, which now leads us right back to the current time right now, where T'Challa is badly injured. You have Storm basically telling Shuri, listen, your brother is badly injured and Wakanda needs a Black Panther. So you will become the next Black Panther. And so with Shuri going to basically get ready for all her different kinds of Black Panther tests, you have Storm looking at her husband, hoping and praying for a miracle to save her husband's life. But this is when T'Challa's mother comes to Storm and says, listen, I know you love him. I know you want to bring him back right now. But here's the thing. I don't think Wakanda's medicine or Wakanda technology is going to be able to save T'Challa. We must go and meet with somebody. And this person is going to use something even more powerful than medicine and technology to save T'Challa's life. And Storm says, I will do anything, even if that means I have to go through hell or to hell to bring T'Challa back. I will do it. And so it's kind of like, man, Storm really does love her husband, and I give her props right there. Now, before we end this video right here, you do have one last part I want to talk about before I cut off this video. On the other side of Africa, on the shoreline, you have a group of African people doing some kind of ritual to bring back somebody back to life. And we come to find out they're trying to bring back Morlun. And the question is, why in the world are they trying to bring back Morlun? And the thing is, we will not find out until the next video. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end today's comic book video. Please leave me a like down below and also subscribe for more comic book videos daily. Also, any suggestions on books I should read, let me know in the comments below, because you never know, your suggestion could be a future video down the road. But anyways, guys, I'm out of here, and I will see y'all on the next comic book video. Have a good day. Later.